Good day, Trader Sam here from TradetoProspa. I'm looking at AVALANCHE at the moment, and looking at a previous chart, you can see a rising wedge of some sort for the macro, and I do believe we've done wave 5 to the top, so this is a bear market for sure. Now, with the likes of, from a macro perspective, the other coins, some look like they're doing wave 3 to 4, where this one is doing looks like wave 5, because we are pretty much we broke that previous monthly high, and so the count, elite wave count, pretty much justifies it from my perspective. Now we can look at this macro story from a number of perspectives. One is using the wyckoff cycle, so the topping off formation. If we look at it from that perspective, this is not going to be good. Let's just get this somewhere else. You can see that topping off formation is represented by that. We have our markdown process. Give or take, these two are markdown processes. We have our reaccumulation, and that pretty much, to me, sums it up. And now we're having this markdown process, and you can see where my area of interest is. Okay, for accumulation, that's pretty much aligned with this wyckoff cycle. Now, when we look at this perspective, we can count that what I've done here is wave 1, wave 2. I think this is a wave 3 and 4. So if wave 3 and 4, we have a means of measuring this target. So far, hopefully that makes sense to you. And this is, it's not like there's absolutes in this. This is just the approach. And if you agree with the approach, then it makes sense. So what we have now is, you can see my 0 there. So if this is wave 3 and 4, we can use two methods. And so let me just find where these are. That's one method. So we have a swing low, swing from high to low to high, which is basically there. We have our Fibonacci, 0.5 and 0.618. So to me, this level is very likely to be the top, the bottom in one way. So I should probably change this. Well, I'll leave that there for now. The other way of doing it is we can get this to be wave 1. So the Fibonacci is 1 from top to bottom as wave 1. And what we have is this 1.618, or give it there as well. And so that level of accumulation is justifiable. And so I think this is some bear flag of some sort, and you can see what I'm expecting. And you can see the 200, I think that's a 200 4-hour. Give me a sec. Yeah, 4-hour, 200 4-hour. So that acted like nice resistance. And obviously that equates to this previous low. So guess what? It's going to be rejected. So we could have a potential bear flag of some sort, maybe a flat top, like that. And we just maybe just come up and down, whatever the case may be, and we create a bear flag and then down. So that gives you a justification that the 1.414 and the 1.618, which is that one there, should be, actually might change the font size, and then we'll see that. So we have from 1.414 all the way to this 0.618 as an accumulation level. If it's a real bad market, and I change my strategy and I'll make this bottom my 618. So give or take, that's my 618. And my ones equate to the 0.5. And then we have this level here to the 1.618. And it makes sense in terms of this. This is the base, and like a few things I've said in the past, the base the top of the resistance of the base is usually support. So that could be a support level as well. So we've got two forms. So if we assume that's 3 and 4, then this is likely to be the case. However, the leg down could also make another reaccumulation before it goes down further. I don't think this is at this point, I don't think this is viable. I do think this is, and that's pretty much, if we look from their perspective, from a minimum of 30% to 45% drop. And that's, from a bearish perspective, that makes sense. From a bullish perspective, we can do this. We could see this as and it applies to a few charts of some sort. We can do this as a descending wedge or of some sort, and we don't know where that bottom is yet, but this could be a reversal structure. Usually a reversal structure of some sort takes place with capitulation, so I'm hoping that we get this flush out, and sometimes, as you know, it goes below. It's like so if the price was to come here, it could just come down a bit more, not that one there, down there, and then come back up and then do a sort of reversal structure of some sort, and then get a rejection, and then we just continue on and we have a macro reversal. So that's my thinking at the moment. I actually have a short here. Hopefully it doesn't go back up. So my short is there, but I wish I put some more into it, but I haven't. So when we look up closely, that's a big rejection candle. And what we're on the daily. So our daily level is that there. Yep, we've got two of them there. So let's just get rid of these. So that does look like a rising channel of some sort. So we could say that, okay. And Bitcoin is very similar to it, I believe. So this is a rising wedge or a channel, and we could probably get a double top. So what we might get is a bit of a reversal here and then down. And that's a classic shorting position. So you might get your second entry there. And so I do think this is going to hold. This is another level, so that's holding. Should be able to see a cup shape. And if we look on the 4-hour, it's not there yet. And so what we can say is that is our level there. And let's look at the RSI to see if that aligns with it. So far, it looks like a reversal. Let's look on a smaller time frame. Okay. So yes. So on the smaller time frame, if we look at that, it equates to that level there. It's almost there as a reversal structure. Let's see Fibonacci wise. So hit our 0.5. All right. It's not going to be easy, but so that's that level there. We might just come back and do a scoop or come down here. So we might be finding a reversal structure in the making. However, don't forget, this is going to be a resistance level. Yep. So we might just come back down again and further down. So it's not looking good for Avalanche from a bullish perspective. Let's see what that does. But I do feel like this is going to break down. This could be another entry potentially. But who's to say? At the moment, that is definitely a reversal top. That was our neckline. We dropped there. We dropped this key level, guys. We dropped this structure. So this structure is not going to be bullish anytime soon. And so we had our daily level there. That is our next level. So you can see we don't make a convincing move above that. So we're going to get a little bit of a consolidation before it either makes a move to the upside or down. Like I said, there is a possibility that this could go to the top. Let's just reverse that. And I'll need to put my other stuff there. So my 0.5 is right there, and the 0.618 with the 200 moving average. We've got, say, if we were to get to this level, I'll be looking for a reversal here. Yep, 200 moving average still coming down. Golden ratio, and definitely a shorter position, and we might just drop like that, and that rising wedge is done. So that is my approach. I'm not looking to go long. I am looking to go short, and I'll leave it at that. If anything changes with the Bitcoin and the Dixie and the SP500, I don't think that's going to happen. It's currently all of them are. I think they've lost a daily level, so it's bearish, guys, and I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully this gives you some trading methodology approach, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.